There are some major issues inside of Dandy's world. So much so that Parlo finally had to step in to talk about it. We're talking about a dude that has over 400,000 subscribers. With that being said, we've talked about this mess. We're not going to get into it more, but we are going to get into is a byproduct of that. And for those of you that don't know, because of the incident, this toon right here named Connie actually ended up getting scrapped. Connie's a ghost in a toon which may be coming in the next major update. However, was supposed to come out for Halloween, but the Halloween update got completely scrapped. So I wanted to look more into this. I wanted to see if there was any more toons that got scrapped. I haven't even ranked Connie. We have to rank the But the most important thing, Quo does want to save her unlike anything else getting scrapped. So let's just look at more toons. Let's look at more toons. But before that, all of you guys need to do me just a small, teeny, tiny little favor. Unsubscribe. Yes, please, unsubscribe. If I get the 75,000 subscribers by the time this year ends, so literally 2.5 months, I have to get one of these bed sheets for the entirety of 2025. I don't want that. Unsubscribe. Either way, let's look at these toons. So we don't know anything about Connie rather than what she looks and a little bit about her personality. The only thing we know is that this toon would go invisible to Twisted for about 4 or more seconds. Other than that, that's about it. Besides for the fact that we know her personality is being charismatic or sort of a snarky ghost who had a tendency to lie about her achievements. So basically just like another glisten. Some fun lore about her is that she might have been named after Constance Hatchaway from the Haunted Mansion. That's who that is. What the flippuccino? Okay, that's a little weird. Either way, similar to Glisten and Goop, she's actually the original character or a personal OC of Quells, being based off of Epic Who? Mickey? Whatever. Moving on from that, we're gonna look at other toons. Of course, original ones. Just like Quells. I wonder if there's a place I could sniff out, talk about all of Quells' other original OCs. That would be awesome. Either way, here's a toon that I found that I really wanted to rank. So of course I'm gonna rank some of these characters and then I'm gonna go to the Discord and rank your guys's. With that being said, we have Mr. Floren right here. And Floren is Dandy's best friend. It's a tape man. It's literally tape man. But no, his name's Floren. And as you can see right here, he's gonna be a normal toon that has health of 3 hearts, a skill check of 3, movement speed of 4, stealth of 2, stamina of 3, and extraction speed of 3. So with that being said, he's kind of like a decent distractor. He'll do a little bit of the distract, you know. You see a little bit of a Twisted, he's gonna run them the other way. They look at you kind of funny, he'll slap you in the face. That's what the Floren does. Either way, moving on from that, he actually doesn't have any abilities yet, which is kind of a bummer. And in case you were wondering, it is a she, her. I definitely thought it was a he, him, but I was wrong. And the requirements again was 100% mastery on Finn. And if you want to know the strategy, the skins, the appearance, or anything like that, it's just no. Trivia? No. Twisted, no. So that's all we got for Floren. Woo! But before I rank it, you guys need to know how I rank these toons. It's a good thing that I have a tier list right here to show you guys how I rank my toon. Starting off with B, what is considered an F? Something that's F tier is something that is just not original. It basically means it's not an original character. Something that's an OC is something that you made yourself into your own original idea. It's like someone making Tony the Tiger and giving him Frosted Flake special abilities. That is not an original character. That is stolen property. You just stole IP. Congratulations. That is F. Something that's C tier is something that's just overpowered or unbalanced. It's like someone thinking that their character is basically special and unique. They basically think that they can do whatever they want, that they can roam the world. This is like a toon that has the ability to just fly. Can't get hit by Twisted. That's something that's a C tier because it's just broken and unbalanced, and I just practically can't see it being in the game. Something that's B tier just means it's lacking details. Either its skill checks or its skills aren't fully aligned with how the Dandy's World skill checks work, or the toon's missing a trinket, a Twisted version, it doesn't have its abilities. That's something that's B tier, but we still like to respect that they put a lot of effort in it and that the toon, you know, something that's gonna be A tier is something that I just want. It's basically something that I could definitely see being in the game 100%, and more so something that I would work for and master and get the Iker in order to buy this toon. That is the type of toon that I would want. And last but certainly not least, something that's S tier is something that I would literally spend Robux on. Right now, there's only one game pass in the game that you can buy, and it's for the all-star skins for the main toons, which I don't have any because I'm kind of a loser, but maybe I'll do a live stream soon of me grinding for that. Comment down below if you guys would watch a live stream on Twitch. I don't know. But if you get an S tier, basically take my money. With the ground rules being set, to no one's surprise, that means Floren is going to be a Mr. B tier. There's just not enough stuff on him. Moving on for that, we have Annie right here. And as you can see, this is Annie. And as this person said, not me, Annie is one of the 23 playable tunes and Danny's World. She's going to be a main tune, or a normal tune, sorry, with 3 hearts, whose skill checks 3, movement speed 4, stamina 3, stealth 2, extraction speed of 3. So she's going to be someone who is like, you know, your average normal tune distractor. Here's what her render looks like. She kind of looks like a little gumball devil, a little gumball she devil. Is it a she? It is a she. And for some reason, it seems like the placeholder on requirements are 430 Iker and 100% mastery on Fen. Fair enough. Other than that, that's all the abilities we have, and we do have her vintage skin, but no abilities, nothing like that. With that being said, no twisted version. There is a twisted version. Here's the Twisted Annie. Twisted Annie looks absolutely sick. This is really, really cool. However, the only stat we have for them is their attention span is high, but we do get her trinket, which is going to be a blue hair tie. However, we don't know what the trinket does. This is by Trogies. But yeah, look at this art. The art's sick. However, with that being said, as it is an OC, we have to rank it based according to the scale. This is going to be a B, but I love it. One of these days, I'll do a video where I literally only rank. I think that would be really fun. Up next, we got ourselves a main tune in the road. It's going to be Clyde. So Clyde does kind of look like a weird broken heart clown. His role is distractor / supporter, so like literally one of the best persons or people that you can have on your team. I know that's the kind of person that I want to have on my team. They are main tune, so they are somewhat of a liability in that way, but let's see if their stats and abilities make up for that. Clyde is a tune with the left side of a red heart broken as a head. He has a red light cheek and a red eyelid. He has a few stitches on his head, and he has a big black eye. He wears a colorful coat with yellow buttons, laces, and puffy sleeves. He wears a brown belt with a white belt buckle. He wears denim jeans and a pair of black shoes, and the same color as his. Moving on from that, he has 4 skill check, 3 stamina, 5 extraction speed, 2 stealth, 2 movement speed, so a phenomenal extractor. And he does have 2 abilities since he is a main tune, and he only comes at the ticket price of 2,500. I don't know about you, but getting that, if his mastery isn't bad, that is what I want. I would do a lot of things to get my hands on that man. Regardless, moving on, his first ability is called Toy Maker's Heart. This tune can give presents with a toy inside it to other tunes. There's 3 options between a teddy bear. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. So we're playing into the gambling fallacy again. Speaking of which, I got terminated before I was even able to talk about the gambling situation with the tickets and Danny's World, which really sucks because I really wanted to talk about that. Regardless, there's 3 options between a teddy bear. Increases extraction speed by 25% and lasts for 15 seconds. That is actually a really, really good gift to get. If you just randomly got your extraction speed to go by 25, that would be phenomenal, except if you are like a distractor. If you're a distractor, that does just kind of, you know, suck. Or you get a toy rocket, which increases your movement speed. That lasts for 15 seconds. Once again, that would be phenomenal if you are a distractor, but if you're an extractor, that basically does effectively nothing for you. Or you get the chance of getting an aeroplane, which increases your stealth by 25% and lasts for 10 seconds. So if you're like me doing the Shrimpa run yesterday, this would be your best friend. Pretty good ability, a fun little gambling ability, one that we haven't seen before where you actually actively give items to players and they can use them whenever they want. I love that. That is a super neat feature. Regardless of that, are you alright? Passive / ability too. Whenever a player that is playing as Bonnie is around this tune will gain 15% movement speed boost. Whenever a player is playing as Bonnie is around this tune. So, oh my gosh, I made the joke earlier. I made the joke earlier about being like Bonnie and Clyde, but if you play Bonnie, who is at the other side of the heart, it's the other side of the heart. Whoa, I just got chills. That is fire, dude. Oh my gosh. This is the only literal ship that ever makes sense. Bonnie is Clyde's lover. Canonically, fictionally, and inside of the game mechanics and everything, I respect the ship. They were made for each other. They were literally made for each other. I want to see if this little toony boy has himself a cheeky little trinket in a twisted version. Also, this game is calling my name. I want to do New World of the... I have to look. I don't really game for fun anymore, but I kind of want to. Maybe on Twitch. I don't see a twisted version of this tune, unfortunately, and I also do not see a trinket, but we are going to investigate Bonnie, and I'm going to rate these two together because I feel like they're a special package. As you can see right here, here's Bonnie. My face is stream. Don't know when that happened. Hopefully not a long time. They are also going to be a main tune. I feel like it would make sense if one was a main tune and one wasn't, but you know what? Hey, who cares? I don't make the rules. Regardless of that, Bonnie currently doesn't have any stats, but it's basically the polar opposite of Clyde, where she's going to be the distractor while he is the extractor. Other than that, just a really, really super strong extractor. So we are missing a lot of information here, like a lot of information between we're missing twisteds, we're missing trinkets, we're missing some abilities. However, However, there is 2 of them, and I love the concept so much that I am going to give this an A. I think it's way too cool to give it anything less. Well done to the creator of this. Shout out to you. And moving on from that, I'm going to look at your guys' Forsaken OCs. I know you guys love it religiously, so I'll do it for you, unfortunately. The Discord is linked in the description. There's always a lot of comments where people say, where can I join the Discord? It's in the comments. Jumping in feverishly, we have Damian. Either way, he, him, relatives with Boxton. So we have another Boxton relative. They look to be a normal toon with a skill check of 1, movement speed of 4, stamina of 2, stealth of 3, and extraction speed of 5. So they are a survivor. They're essentially a survivor. And it's Twisted Damian. He can't attack, mostly just annoying. So this is the first toon we've seen that can't attack, which is actually a really interesting concept I like. He's basically just a pest. What is another really good example in a game where the enemy can't attack, but they're just... It's like the squid in Mario Kart. It just splatters ink on your face. It's just annoying. Like, you can do things inside of Mario Kart that actually affect you, that hurt you in the long run. You know, like the electric, the blue shell, the red shell. He's basically the squid. He's a squid. Twisted Damian. This Twisted makes disturbing broken sounds whenever he is near a toon. So you're working on a machine, and he just goes in your ear, and he goes, man, like a zombie. That was supposed to sound like a zombie. Either way, the sound comes out like sound waves, kind of like Astro's ability, that if you touch them, you'll have the slow 3 effect for 3 seconds. So, I mean, it would be funny if it lasted longer, where it's like, free round, it's R&D and Damian, except I hate this. And his ability as a toon is going to be called Music. His ability has a 50-second cooldown, and it plays a beat that lowers your stealth by about 45%, but increases your extraction speed by 50%. Whoa. And they do have really good, extraction speed. So you may, dude, if you had this ability on Astro, they'd be fire. But no, this is pretty good. What's his, yeah, his skill check sucks though. I guess that's the one really, really big downside of his ability and extraction speed being so good. Regardless of that, we do have a trinket, the Trinket Gramophone. This trinket will grant you 15% faster extraction speed, but lower your skill check size by 40%. So yeah, this guy really just buys into having the tiny decimal size of a skill check bar. Be really, really fun to use. It's basically the better magnifying glass, which I do really like this. And it seems like Damian is kind of like a musical character. But here's a demograph of his relationships with other toons. The one thing that I don't like here is I see that this color right here says dating. Hey, I liked what you were cooking. We were doing really well. You and me, I really liked you. We're having a really good relationship. And then you said dating? The only good news here that I see is that I don't think I see that color. So they're not dating anyone. So congratulations, you get the pass. But we're missing Gigi. There's no Gigi. Regardless of that, Damian feels meh towards Flutter and meh towards Tegan, and Tegan dislikes Damian. What did Damian do to Flutter and Tegan? And good news, on this chart, there's still no dating. However, Damian hates Dandy. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. However, every other relationship seems to be pretty good, but Damian's best friends with Shelly, best friends with Straps, and best friends with Glisten, really, and best friends with Tisha. See, that all seems to kind of just make sense. You know, it seems that way. Either way, I'm going to give Damian an A. I think you killed this. I think you smoked this. You did a really, really good job. And especially because there was no dating. I'm really proud of you for not making... Dude, if you said they were dating Boxton, we would have had issues. You would have got banned from the server. Moving from that, we have Bertha. Big baby Bertha. Bertha is a main toon that has a skill check of 3, movement speed of 4, stamina of 3, stealth of 3, extraction speed of 2. They're gonna have 2 abilities. Surprise! This ability allows her to put presents on the floor for toons to pick up. Okay, so we have another toon that gives presents. Quell, take notes. This is what people want here. So I guess it's just a random item or a random item inside of the present. It would be cool if she had her own unique item as well, you know, like how Torbjorn in Overwatch used to give armor. But she also has a passive ability called Make a Wish, which Make a Wish definitely sounds kind of more like an active ability, but let's see what it does. This ability allows her to grant a toon a heart of her choosing. So that is just active, right? That's not passive. You're actively choosing to give someone a heart. Okay, so their passive abilities a little broken. And here's the vintage version. No trinket, no twisted. I do like it. A little broken. So this is probably like a B minus. A B minus. And not bad. I like Bertha, but coinciding with the way we rank things here, That's just the way it be. Either way, without further ado, that was a lot of twisted. I don't think I ranked Connie. Connie's an A. Connie's an A, by the way. No, it's a B. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know enough about Connie to get more, but this was the only really official scrap tune that we had that we're able to rank here today. As always, join the Discord if you guys want to submit your own OCs to be seen in one of these videos. Make these like 3 times a week. So there's a good chance it'll get. Either way, without further ado, make sure you unsubscribe and give me video ideas. Thanks. Bye.